Hi, this is Matt Sones of Compass Care Pregnancy Services, and we are excited to do a demo for you of Optimize 3.12, our latest version of the Optimize software. Optimize is about getting better faster because every single life matters in our movement. And so we have developed this comprehensive pregnancy center software system that integrates scheduling, service processes, that's your appointments and everything you do with patients, electronic charts, database and reporting, and inventory management. So all those things are wrapped up in one software system. Let's go ahead and take a look. So here we are in Optimize. Every user that logs in will automatically come to a year-to-date scoreboard. We're in a demo environment right now with not very much test data, so that's why the numbers are small. But here's a comparison of the current year to the previous year with lives saved and received Christ. So everybody has a good idea of where the organization stands, and you get buy-in to your major metric. The navigation for Optimize is simple, and it's customized on a per user or per role basis. So I have access to everything because I'm the administrator, but your teams will have access to various menus depending on what type of person they are. And we can easily search for any patient chart just by typing their name into the search bar. We want to briefly show you what the entire process of serving a patient looks like from beginning to end, and that starts with our scheduling calendar. So let's look at a calendar. Here we have an easy calendar environment with rooms and openings where you can clearly see who is scheduled when and block off times. So when your scheduling team gets a call, they can easily click on an opening and enter all of the information that's needed for the patient and schedule that appointment. Every form that you see in Optimize, including this scheduling form, is completely customizable. So whatever fields and information, questions that you want to ask on scheduling, Optimize can be customized for you. While you're in the process of scheduling, your team also has access to scripts. So with the click of a button, you can see all of your scripts. You can click these blue buttons to close and open them. You can add as many scripts as you want and easily change the language of the scripts yourself so that your team has access to the data they need right at their fingertips. After scheduling, the patient will come in and go through registration. We do registration on a tablet, and your patient can fill out their data electronically in the lobby. I won't show you all of these, but the important thing to note is, again, you can customize exactly what forms are here and what documents for your patient to sign. And she can sit down in your lobby with a tablet and sign those with her finger, just like this. Or she can type her signature if she'd like to do that instead. So that's the ease of registration. All of the data is entered for you, so you don't have to enter it again. Now we'll move on to the appointment queue. All of the work in Optimize is organized in queues. So confirmations is the first. We skip that, but that's confirmation calls for your appointments. Here we're on the appointment queue, and then we have queues for other activity like ultrasound reports, STD test results, the medical director's engagement with charts, and follow-up. So here's our appointment queue, appointments that are set up for today. And after the patient has come in and done the registration, we simply launch the initial appointment on the tablet of the nurse or advocate, whatever staff is going to handle the patient engagement in the room. So you're walking through one step at a time, asking the questions that you typically ask and filling in the data right there in line. So you walk through the welcome packet, the intake form, the support system, abortion brochure, and so on. You get to the pregnancy test where we will automatically link the test that you're giving her to your inventory system, and it will count down how many you have available so that you know when you need to order more. The patient will sign consents right here in the room. by reading through them on your tablet and signing with her finger or typing her signature. And those are completely secure signatures. Another great feature is our referral list. You can enter all of your own referrals right into Optimize and then easily customize every patient's referral list uniquely. So add whatever doctors and whatever referrals that you want to her list and save that, and you can then print it for her right from your tablet. When you get to the end of the appointment, you can easily reschedule her next appointment with this convenient calendar right from the room. And then we get to the appointment summary, where Optimize will automatically generate a progress note for you, which you can edit to your heart's content. It will allow you to auto-schedule follow-up based on the conditions that you set in Optimize and whatever happened with the patient. And then we get to feedback, where we have the standard reminders of our core values, as well as the all-important feedback questions. What went well? How can we enhance it? And any additional notes. This gives your staff an opportunity with every patient engagement, and this is not just appointments, but confirmation calls and follow-up and all that we do. Give your staff an opportunity to say, hey, how could we do this better? Or what went really well, so we make sure we keep doing it, so that your management can take an active role in improving your processes. So when the appointment is done and the patient has gone, then it's time to complete our ultrasound report, assuming you've done an ultrasound for your patient. Here's the patient that we just did, so we can open up the report and we can simply drag and drop the report images right onto Optimize. After the images, it's time for the report. You can drop an ultrasound report file there, a PDF or a text file or an image. Fill out the information for the report, and your nurse can go ahead and sign. And when that's done, the report's complete. Now it will go off to your medical director for him or her to review the ultrasound report. So here is test 2 demo, and we'll go ahead and look at the report from the medical director's perspective. Your doctor can log in from wherever he or she is and look at the report data, check out the images that you've uploaded, look at the attached report if there is one, go over your nurse's notes and your health assessment, and anything else that you'd like him or her to see. And when she's satisfied with the report, she can enter feedback and confirm the pregnancy. I'm not the medical director, so I can't do those things. And then sign. And when the medical director has completed a report, you will get a notification when you log in that the doctor has made some kind of action. So here's a notification that the ultrasound report was signed for a different patient yesterday. Next, I'd like to show you follow-up. The great thing about the follow-up queue and how follow-up works in Optimize is that you can completely customize your follow-up schedule according to how you do follow-up, how many attempts you make for various types of follow-up, whether you send certified letters at what point. All of that is completely customizable by you, and that reflects the auto-scheduling of follow-up as well. Follow-up works just like any other interaction. You can come to your queue, you look at what's due today, or in this case we have a few things that are past due. And to do them, we'll just launch the follow-up. And we'll see we have a few tabs of information here, info about the patient that might be necessary, a place to record your conversation and any details that you provide, a place to communicate to Optimize the outcome, so whether you left a message or it was successful follow-up or the patient hung up on you. And then when you process follow-up, it will automatically process according to what you indicated. So In this case, we left a message, so we need to try that follow-up again. And as always, you can generate a note, edit it however you see fit, and sign. And you have an opportunity again for feedback. So Optimize drives the workflow of your staff and allows them to enter data inline to make sure that you have good, secure data the whole way through your patient engagements. It also has a complete electronic medical record, so we'll look up the patient that we were just on, demo test 2, and see a little bit of what a chart looks like. So each patient can have multiple cases if they come in, 2 different years in a row, and all the information about the people related to the patient, their contact information, and then in each case there's plenty of data, all the progress notes, and the case summary to the referrals, follow-up, documents and attachments. Everything about the patient is right here in one convenient place that's easy to find. The power of having all that data is in reports. We have a standard master report that we can look at, which has all of the common fields that we are interested in seeing. And when we run reports, we see leads, initial appointments, preliminary AVR, all the way down through evangelism, return appointments, and lives saved. And so this is a way to evaluate the performance of your team on specific metrics and compare those to the previous same time period in the previous year with some tolerances to give you a handle on how well you're performing. One of the great features of these reports is drill down reports. You can click on any section and see the data of specific patients that's behind the summaries in the master report, so you can easily figure out who is making what decisions and what is being reflected on your reports. But reports don't just end there. We also have team performance reports, ways to analyze your patients, marketing analysis, and more. We'll just take a look at one here, scheduling dashboards, and give you an idea of what kinds of information we have. We can split this by time frame, maybe last quarter, and look at if we had more than one scheduler in our org here. We could look at performance for specific staff depending on your level of access. Here we have looks like a 91% schedule rate for all interactions, and if we just look at pregnancy related cases, that's an 89% schedule rate. Obviously this is demo data, not very much data in there, but it gives you an idea of the kind of things that you can see in quick and easy charts. Show rate for initial pregnancy appointments looks like 29% of our appointments are complete, 29% were canceled, and 43 are still marked scheduled. So if some of those were no-shows, those would be showing up in here as well. So reports have lots of flexibility, and it's very easy to build reports to report on whatever kind of data that you're interested in seeing. To conclude, we'll look back at the brief benefits of Optimize. It's efficient, we're working faster, it's flexible, you can easily customize all of your services from whole platforms to specific questions and forms and scripts. It is a tool for continuous improvement so you can get better locally, and it also, in the Optimize network, we have the opportunity to compare performance from center to center so we have an idea of what the best performing processes are around the country and make it easy for you to implement those in your own center. And of course, it is secure. If you'd like more information, please visit our website at prcoptimizationtool.com. There's a white paper there with great information on it. You can also shoot us an email at optimize@prcoptimizationtool.com. Thanks.